Hello, a very warm welcome to our first English class of this academic year 2021. As always, our syllabus this year also is divided into units. Each unit is based on a theme. The lessons under each unit shares the message of the theme. Our first unit is Glimpses of Green. It comprises of two prose lessons and one poem. This unit, as the name reflects, focuses on nature. Man is only one among the many inhabitants on the earth. Every being on the earth has the right to live upon it as well as the duty to protect it. The unit echoes the sentiments to preserve the earth as green forever. In essence, nature is not a place to visit, it's home. The first lesson of this unit is Adventures in a Banyan Tree by Ruskin Bond. Before going to the details in the lesson, let us get to know the author first. Ruskin Bond was born on 19th May 1934 in British India. He is an Indian author of British descent. He started writing at a very young age. The Indian Council for Child Education has recognized his role in the growth of children's literature in India. He has been awarded with Sahitya Akademi Awards, Padma Shri and Padma Bhushan. He got the Lifetime Achievement Award in the year 2017. His notable works are Our Trees Still Grow in Dera, A Flight of Pigeons, The Blue Umbrella, etc. Students, your first assignment is to gather information about Ruskin Bond and write a paragraph of not less than 50 words about him. Hope it's clear to you. Gather as much information on Ruskin Bond and submit by next week. Okay. Getting on to the lesson, the text will be displayed on the screen which you can follow. Now, I shall read parawise and then explain. This is a story about a young boy who enjoys nature closely while sitting on a banyan tree. Moving on to lesson 1, Adventures in a Banyan Tree. Though the house and grounds of our home in India were grandfather's domain, the meaning of that word is owned or controlled by a particular person. Here, okay, അധികാരത്തിൽ എന്നൊക്കെ പറയാം. The magnificent old banyan tree was mine chiefly because grandfather at the age of 65 could no longer climb it. Magnificent, what's the meaning of that word? പ്രൗഢമായ, grand എന്നൊക്കെ പറയാം. Grandmother used to tease him about this and would speak of a certain Countess of Desmond, an English woman who lived to the age of 117. Countess is the feminine gender for the word count, wife of a count, Prabhui എന്നൊക്കെ പറയാം, and would have lived longer if she hadn't fallen while climbing an apple tree. The spreading branches of the banyan tree, which curved to the ground and took root again, forming a maze of arches, gave me endless pleasure. The tree was older than the house, older than grandfather, as old as the town of Dera, nestling in a valley at the foot of the Himalayas. Maze, what's the meaning of that word maze? വളഞ്ഞു പൊളഞ്ഞ എന്നൊക്കെ പറയാം, complicated അല്ല confusing. The author was living with his grandparents. The house they lived was surrounded by nature's beauty. They had gardens, trees and plants all around. Except for the banyan tree, the others were under the control and care of author's grandfather. The only reason why the author had the banyan tree to himself was that his grandpa could not climb it. His grandma used to make fun of him, referring to Countess of Desmond, a 117-year-old lady who died after falling while climbing an apple tree. This tree was old and huge. Its branches spread and curved to the ground to form arches. The author enjoyed spending his time on the tree. Children, where is this town Dera? Dera is a small town which is situated at the foot of Himalayas. It's a valley. My first friend and familiar was a small grey squirrel, arching his back and sniffing into the air. The meaning for the word sniffing is smelling. മണം പിടിക്കുക എന്നൊക്കെ പറയും. He seemed at first to resent my invasion of his privacy. Resent, what's the meaning for the word resent? നീരസം കാണിക്കുക. My invasion of his privacy. But when he found that I did not arm myself with a catapult or a gun, he became friendlier. Catapult, തെറ്റാലി. And when I started leaving him pieces of cake and biscuit, he grew bolder and finally became familiar enough to take food from my hands. Before long, he was delving into my pockets and helping himself to whatever he could find. Before long means വലിയ താമസമില്ലാതെ. Delving, the meaning for that word is searching thoroughly. He was a very young squirrel and his friends and relatives probably thought him headstrong and foolish for trusting a human. The author's first friend was a small squirrel. Initially, he was reluctant to be friendlier because the author had invaded his privacy. Later on, when the squirrel saw that the author was not harmful and that he did not carry any arms with him, he became friendlier. On top of that, the squirrel started to get benefits in terms of food from the author. They became pretty friendly. Quite soon, the squirrel started searching his pockets and taking whatever he liked. The way other squirrels watched this little one, the author felt they would be thinking how stupid for it to make friends with human beings. We stop the class for today, leaving the author and the squirrel to cultivate their friendship. You all do the assignment I have given and also read the taught portion twice before you come for the next English class. Okay? Thank you, children. Take care. Stay safe.